It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next is one of the best nicknames in football, Sauce Gardner, who's approaching another plateau for the season as he's within range of 60 tackles. It's the Bears and the Vikings, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday. So it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky. Mike, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 because their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups, and we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Taking off.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing again, Williams. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. Not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. He's got room at the 30. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. So, a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's Cam Akers for the first time. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He's got that complete to Knox. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. A run. It's Jones with good blocking leading the way. He's got the 1st down inside the 25. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get about 5. We got a stoppage. There's an injured player. It is T.J. Hawkinson who was shaken up on that last play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A give now. It's Jones on the zone read. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. In motion, it's Jefferson. Here's Akers. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And you can see he leads the league in rushing coming into this final week. We'll see how involved they want him to be here in this regular season finale. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That is complete. Odunze working across the field. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. And he'll take it on in. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. The extra point, up and good. And the Bears move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Brings up 3rd and 2. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Jones. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Running is Akers. that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. On play action, here's McCarthy. Into the familiar. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate. A gain there of 27 yards.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2. Akers.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. So after 1, it's the Bears off to the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle. Off play action. Here's Williams. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Oh, wide open. It's Adams. It's complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Here's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Powering forward. his second touchdown of the year. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. The reception for Rondale Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. 2nd and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Coming across the field, connecting with Adams. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Running left, it's Jones.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Taking it down, this one is caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. On 1st down, it's Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. We'll just end up a little bit short. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. There goes Swift. First down and more. DeAndre Swift. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The Vikings offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. Travel start on the ground, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. There's Jamie Gillen on now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll be brought down short. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. A run here with Swift. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Now he's free at the 35. And he will score. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line, and that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll check this down to the running back.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. pressured, gets there, and down he goes. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's McCarthy. He'll get this one to his... He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game. Former #1 overall pick Joe Burrow with a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. As you can see, the score there in the second.
Yeah, last game of the season. Off season is going to be that where we decide who's going to be our quarterback. We're getting rid of Chase Young, and that's about it.
This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Yes, I will be streaming after this game, but not Madden. I will be streaming something else after this game.
And Greg Olson.
Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Agnew on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And as we take
I've been streaming Madden all day. Gotta switch it up for the subscribers.
Unable to sustain a lot in any of these drives and does. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
On the option, it's Swift. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's into the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Next to score, Bears 38, Vikings 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And this has been a nightmare game for him so far. He had the lost fumble earlier and limited success running against this stout defense. Come off the field a couple of times shaking his head. What can you do? Right now the answer is he can't do much. In motion, it's Jefferson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The game of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That'll be batted down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. A play fake. Now Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That is complete. Odunze working across the field. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Throwing again, Williams. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Not much happening there, just a short gain. A little closer, here's second and goal. One more time, they try Swift. And he's into the end zone yet again. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. And that'll do it for my
Blowout win, guys. That's the end of the season. As we ended the season 8-9.
EA Sports.
Off-season stream is coming soon. Stay tuned. It's your boy Lo, and I'm out.